No i siemanko, witamy ponownie w Falloutie. Zajmiemy się dzisiaj małymi wariatami, czyli centrologami. I zajmiemy się... dalej gangami. Zacznijmy od wariatów. Siema.
I can see the spaceship from here, just like he promised. Just sitting in that damn junkyard. So close, so tantalizing. But I digress. Do you have the spacesuits?
Tak?
All 5. Here they are.
Perfect. Here is your payment. We can proceed with the next step in the plan. I'm counting on you to help us with it. We need to take control of the spaceship in the junkyard. I know it's a lot to ask, so I'm willing to give you one of Hubology's great treasures if we succeed.
No to czemu nie?
Together we can capture that spaceship.
I knew I could count on you. Let's go tell the others. Everyone gather. Form the wheel.
Dobra, wiem gdzie trzeba iść. Wiem, że po drodze są przeciwnicy. A z moimi skillami na pewno zrobię kuku im. A więc niech oni sobie pogadają. A ja w tym czasie zrobię podróż. Raz, dwa. Jeszcze gdzieś jest jeden, ale ładnie latają. Zaraz. I co? Jakby to było konieczne. Ten efekt, ale okej. Gdzie teraz? Gra się zbagowała aż. Spoko. Najgorsze jest to, że oni są już blisko mnie. I ja mogę zrobić im większe kuku niż oni myślą. Haha, 2 na raz źle wyskoczyłeś. Czemu te auta tam latają? Mhm. Tam jest w sumie najniebezpieczniej. Dlatego zrobimy tak, szybki zapis, a po rozmowie.
Excuse
Your
me.
eyes peeled
You're more
for threats.
experienced at fighting than we are. How should we do this?
Ja załatwię to sam.
You just wait here. I'll do it all.
You must be very confident in your skill. It's your decision. We'll wait until you've killed most of them.
Dobra. Wspomagacze.
Fucking kill!
Dobrze. Pyk. Powinienem jej załatwić w jednym rzucie. I poszło git. Jeszcze coś tutaj? Pewnie pójdą tędy. Antyrad i Radix. I od razu sobie, jakie są tutaj dwa slimpaszki walne. Byłaś mocarna? Ach, kurde, karabin kolejny.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Pidup.
False alarm. Standing down.
A, kurde. No, zaraz zobaczymy. Spać. Co to się tak drze tutaj?
You better run, you commie-loving bastard!
Dobra, ruszać się. Dawać. Tak, dobrze myślałem, jak oni biegną. Dlaczego przewróciłaś manekina? Skrzynka. Ja już i tak mam sporo. Co, ty się zawiesiłaś? O Boże.
Tula! No! Not Tula!
Aha, ona miała tutaj zginąć. Okej.
This focus is so important.
We fought a great battle today. A battle we could not have won without our newest member. But our work is not done yet. Taking the spaceship is not enough. It must be made to fly again. It must be ready to take us to our destiny. Soon you will earn the greatest reward Habology has to offer. For now, rest and celebrate. You have earned it.
Nie, gdzie?
What a glorious battle. You were magnificent. I promised you a payment. This gun was passed down from the hub himself. Take great care with it.
Cudownie. Ja tego nie używam, ale
I
okej.
need your help for one last thing. I need to get that spaceship powered up again. But we don't have any fusion cores. I have some extra ammo for the hub's gun that I can give you if you succeed.
Okej, czemu nie?
I'll be glad to help.
Good.
Nie używam, ale
Once
daj
you
mi.
get powered up, we can work on making it space-worthy.
Tutaj zaraz. Nie wkurwiaj. Tarararara, pam, 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 pam. Dzień dobry. No tu mogę medalion? Nie. One tak dużo tych radów wpuszczają w człowieka. Odpal to od razu. O Boże, udało mi się. Moment, bo aż jestem ciekawy. Ale gówno. Młot na komuchów, broń do walki w zwarciu. Tup, 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 tup. I teraz przeanalizujmy jedną rzecz. O!
Hell yeah.
Przeanalizujmy jedną rzecz. To jest akurat przez ten momencik. Nabój, odlot. Już mogę wziąć, tego nie potrzebuję. Dobra, rdzeń i to. Chciałem coś powiedzieć. Po kolei. Robot strażniczy daje 2 rdzenie. Tam był 1 rdzeń i jakaś ta dodatkowa zabawka. Spoko. Czyli zakładam, że gra chce, żeby było 3. Ale właśnie mamy 4 wolne miejsca. Nie podglądaj.
Hey there.
The lights! It's amazing. You've done it. Into the spaceship, everyone. We need to run a test of the system.
Okej, wszyscy do statku. No, pod ściany, pod ściany. Ty też. Czy mam ci pomóc? No. Masz jakiś problem?
Hey there.
You're doing well, AHS-2. In your last alignment, I saw unhealthy attachments to suppressors. Very difficult to treat. However, you'll only need to donate 250 cans. Of course, the
Założymy się?
dosage is a bit higher, too.
No, not yet. I'll come back later.
I worry about the influence of those suppressors. Don't wait too long.
No i co? Pach!
By the hub, it's working!
Tararararararara.
Visions. I'm seeing visions.
Ugh. I think I'm gonna puke.
Przepraszam epileptyków.
Wrong. Shut it down.
Nie,
Shut it down.
nie. Ups. Ajajajajaj. Ale że się nabrudzili. Nie potrzebuję religijnych świrów na moim terenie. Dobra. Jakby to powiedzieć, jeden problem mamy z głowy. Teraz trzeba się zająć pozostałymi, czyli gangami, tak jak mówiłem. I tu się zaczyna jedna rzecz, którą będę musiał zrobić na survivalu, której nie bardzo bym musiał robić, ale będę musiał, jeżeli będę to robił, w ten desen, czyli zainwestować w fast travel, zainstalować moda. A czemu, to zaraz zrozumiecie. To jest w środku? Jest na dole.
Gage.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
No to ja dotrzymałem słowa. W sumie bardziej jest pytanie, czy jesteś zaskoczony.
Why are you acting surprised?
Hey, no disrespect, boss. You've just got to understand. We ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Zobaczmy sarkazm.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
A kto będzie rządził?
Sure. And I suppose you'll have someone else give the orders while I'm gone. Convenient.
Hey, ever since you set foot in Nuka World, I've been looking out for your interests. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're able
Yeah.
to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
A ufasz mu?
You trust this Shank guy?
You ought to know by now. I don't trust anyone. But Shank's on the level. I got no reason to think he'd screw us. Especially if he stands to profit as much as anyone.
No i okej, sarkazmik.
What's he gonna do? Show me how to milk a Brahmin?
Maybe, if you ask him nicely. Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
Nie no, kurde. Podoba mi się już. A i tak nie oblecę dookoła rynku.
The disciples are finally where we belong.
Jak najbardziej.
God,
You
not
want
you
something from
again.
the operators?
Victor?
Then
I
you need
know
to start
you've done
handing over some
something
more
with them.
territory.
Please. It's not like people I hate just disappear into thin air. I mean, you're still here.
Ty, a ja już mam wszystkie te te?
There. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a full set of park medallions, I'll give you a special reward.
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. System malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my base, you miserable, dung-sniffing dirt scratcher!
System restored. Have a great day.
Oh,
It's like every time I fix one thing, another thing breaks.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
no siema.
Look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Jeszcze nie wiem.
Whoa there. I haven't decided yet.
Well, then let me help you make up your mind. Because it's a damn good idea. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park. It bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
No to dobra.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth is going to require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're going to need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land? Or you want to wipe them out?
Przekonam ich do odejścia.
I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
Stado.
The pack.
Sure. I'll get a stake on a string or something.
Mhm.
That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, You'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
A jakieś niedoruszenia?
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place. But the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first?
Uh-huh.
Dobra, zaczynamy.
Good. So, where do you want to hit?
To jest w ogóle niedoruszenie, bo to jest moje. Zacznijmy od kieratu.
Alright, that one will work. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. Happy hunting, boss.
Moment. Ja chcę sprawdzić, czy tutaj nie będzie miało i reszta czegoś. Cicho. Ty masz coś dla mnie?
Let's chat. A little bird told me you're looking for some tools to help claim us some new
O właśnie, o to mi chodziło.
Just your lucky day. Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys a couple operators left on their corpses in a back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. No shame. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for my pets, but it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground and anything nearby and hungry will come a-running, ripping anything in their path to pieces. But you're gonna want to be a safe distance away, because, well, things leak a little. Don't want to end up becoming a snack yourself. Oh, and here, take this paper. It'll show you how to make more. Don't look so surprised. We ain't all knuckle draggers.
Nieźle.
Impressive, Mason.
Ha, ain't it though? Don't forget where you got those. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us. Alright?
Podskaczamy sobie na szybko. Pozbieram te granaciki, bo nie dałem nowe granaty. Ten przywołuje zwierzęta, u operatorów poprawia się no charyzma lepiej działa, a u wyznawców chyba wpadają w szał. Chyba tak jakoś. Dup.
You know how long the lifespan of the average overboss is? Keep back in the other gangs, and I expect it'll get a lot shorter.
O, ty jesteś nowa.
Hey there.
Overboss, a pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those roofs easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Just give me what I want, alright? You don't get to make demands.
Would never dream of it, Overboss. I'm only hoping you remember which gang's help you're receiving. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
Sounds like it's not worth the materials it's made of.
Whoa.
No.
Try before you judge, Overboss. I've had some pleasing results in the past. Here, only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here, ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot, hmm?
Spoko, będę pamiętał. Nie podrzucałam dość, ale okej.
You want something from the operators? Want me to hold the door for you?
That last one died too fast. Losing my touch.
Dobra, kogo my tutaj szukamy?
Hey, boss.
Always
Was
keep your
wondering when
knife
you were gonna
sharp.
come see
No
me.
one likes sloppy
Heard you're
work.
collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you've ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty operator tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweaking go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mixing with just the right ingredients makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Jakieś inne
Is
uwagi?
there anything else I should know about this?
I mean, she won't work on bots or lower gen synths, but otherwise, that's it in a nutshell. All you gotta do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Przyda się.
Sounds like I'll be putting it to good use.
Damn straight you will. I trust you'll make her mama proud. Only wish I could watch the show myself.
Dobra, mamy te granaty.
I'm someone with half a brain ran this show. Just don't mess it up.
Dobra. Mapa, czyli musimy wąt stąd zrobić. Pam. I teraz gdzie? Na kierat. Nie chcę. Ale pogoda. Gdzie jesteś? Cześć.
Hey, you.
Hey, something I can do for you?
Tak, wypierdalaj.
Are you the one in charge around here?
About as much as anyone, sure. Now you want...
Idź już.
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
Leave? Thanks, but no.
No
Okej.
what? I'm leaving.
Fine by me.
Jak to nie wykonano? Gdzie mam save'a? Dobra. Mam te ciuchy od charyzmy. Właściwie jaką mam statystykę tego? 11 starczy.
Hey.
Hey, something I can do for you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's going to work. This is home.
Pożałujecie.
Stay here another minute. And trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ, no need to do anything rash, all right? Well, land's yours.
No, wąt.
Hey, you.
Not gonna bother you, all right?
Na pewno nie operatorza stado. Gdzie jesteście, miśki? Wchodzić tam, a nie kurde po krzakach się...
Excuse me. Yeah, this place ain't too bad. Gotta get supplies coming in. Head back and tell them we're good to go here.
No i właśnie tutaj jest to, że Shank siedzi sobie w Nuka Worldzie i tak skaczesz.
Well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the Outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the Outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Teraz to siła, bo...
Kneecaps? Meet bullets.
Sounds good. I'll make sure everyone knows this is a maiming job. So, Which gang you want to back you up?
Wyznawcy.
Sounds like a plan. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range, a joint called Nordhagen Beach, I think, is close enough to work. Could be a good target, though I'd need to check my notes, of course. So, what's the target?
I będzie to Nordhagen.
Alright, that one will work. Now, forcing a place to turn over provisions ain't complicated. Beat the locals so bad they don't want to fight anymore. Put any backup they might have called in the dirt. I'll send a couple gangers to meet you there. Make sure they know not to kill the settlers. Now you're not gonna be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. And it'd be worth checking with some of the bosses. May have some tools you can put to use. The crew that's meeting you there is only gonna have standard gear though. If you've got some weaponry you don't have a strong attachment to, might be worth taking it with you to arm them up. Don't have too much fun.
Moment, ubiór. Może i te małe rzeczy powinienem zacząć brać. Ale ten kij się tak ładnie sprawdza. Właśnie, ekwipunek. Będziemy rzucać myślami. Ledwo żyje. To było głupie. Za dużo tych granatów rzuciłem tam. Ale tak czy siak są te granaty. I teraz tak. Medix i psychowygrzew. Dokładnie. Raz. Dwa. Trzy. Siedzieć na dupach i nie miauczeć. To musicie sami załatwić, bo jak ja was raz trafię, to będziecie płakać. Misiu, gdzie jesteś? A? Moment. Bo coś się zbagowało. I to jest właśnie najgorsze, jak ktoś się baguje i musisz tak skakać. No.
You're gonna start supplying Nuka World. Understand?
All right. All right. We'll send whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
No i to idzie niby szybko, tylko właśnie dużo latania. Dużo zbędnego latania. Wszystkie poprzednie DLC-ki, jakie były wydawane do Falloutów, rozgrywały się w osobnej lokacji prawie zawsze. Mothership Zeta na statku kosmicznym. Moment. No, tam było...
You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Najpierw porozmawiam.
So that's a no then. Look, boss. Your clout may get you what you want around here, but that doesn't earn you a thing with raiders in the Commonwealth. All those mutts understand is force, and I think it's time you and them came to just such an understanding. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
I o to chodzi. I cały czas. I skaczesz w tam i z powrotem. I w tam i z powrotem. A najlepsze jest to, że to są niby gangi, to są przestępcy, to są najeźdźcy. Oni powinni dawać sobie radę sami. Dobra, szybki zapis. Spróbujemy ich zrobić na milusio. Serio musisz w basenie stać?
Hey there.
Good, you're here. Spotted those dogs not far off. Things are about to get fun around here.
Aha, to jest po prostu obroń. Dobra. A ja chciałem być miły. Moment. A, to może tam pokazywać.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out.
A, czyli ja tak mogę spróbować.
Up you! You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
Spierdalaj.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, keep it. The place was a shithole anyway.
Tada. Co macie? Karabiny automatyczne, kolejny automatyk, pełny pancerz i strzelba i shotgun. To do ogarnięcia jeszcze. No i o to chodzi, że tutaj jest strasznie dużo skakania między no, zwiedzania dużego dystansu. Bardzo dużego. Jeszcze coś?
Hey, Shank.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Sarkazmik.
Oh, no, Shank. I died. I'm a ghost.
Well, your secret's safe with me, regardless. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
No to jedziemy detail.
What can you tell me about entertainment for the Outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, you can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
Żarcie.
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. Now, was there something else?
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses. Plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
Nah.
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your own. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job.
No.
Just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Yeah, sure. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
I mówię, to cały czas w kółko teraz było takiego latania. Teraz jak on się przenosi, jest o wiele łatwiej. Jeszcze jeden. Dobra. Ty jeszcze udało się.
Hey, Shank.
Place is looking good, boss. Everything a gang of lowlifes could ask for. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
A, jest to?
And that is...
Bodies. I'm not the kind that disciples like to leave sitting around. Because what you've made is a foothold to solidify our place Our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts.
Czyli jeszcze 2 razy to wszystko muszę zrobić.
Get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
Was hoping you could arrange a job for me.
You got it. Just need the details. What job you looking to run?
It's time we took over another settlement.
And did you want to talk the settlers off their land yourself? Or should I rally some bodies to help you put them on ice?
I'll go have a word with them.
Got it. And which crew should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The disciples.
Done. So, what's the target? Yeah, that one will do.
Czyli ja na razie to i tak będę biegał w tym.
So, standard run-off job. You can scare the hell out of them, or try to buy them off. Whatever you need to do to get them off their land. Any toys the operators gave you ought to make things easier. Claiming additional outposts within range of the target will also help make convincing them go better. But that's more big picture. Something to consider as you plan out future conquests. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
I mówię. I teraz jeszcze 2 razy będę coś takiego... O, jak blisko.
Hey. Days are hard enough without raiders blaring that damn radio. Yeah? There's something I can do for you?
Yeah, I'm here for your land. You should leave while you can still walk.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy, all right? Look, can't just abandon this place. It's home.
You stay here another minute and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ. There's no need to do anything rash, all right? Land is yours.
Papa. Chyba, że... Bo mam pewien pomysł. Zaraz zobaczymy, czy on wypali, czy nie. Bo tak naprawdę ja mam tam w dupie tych bandytów. A, zapomniałem, że nie mam tego.
Just one more outpost to claim. You want me to set up that job, you just say.
Co?
What do you need?
I'm interested in running a job.
Yeah.
I want to convince a new settlement to start
Ought to take care.
I'm looking to have some words with a local.
Ought to take care.
Right. Let me think about it.
I'm in no hurry.
Shank.
Hey, boss. Need something?
Looking to run a job.
Works for me.
A new outpost.
Got it.
I'll run them off.
Sounds like a plan. And which crew?
The pack.
I'll send word along. So, where...
Nie wiem, gdzie to jest.
Alright, that one will work. So, standard runoff job. You can scare the hell out of them, or try to buy them off. Whatever you need to do to get them off their land. Any toys the operators gave you ought to make things easier. Claiming additional outposts within range of the target will also help make convincing them go better. But that's more big picture. Something to consider as you plan out future conquests. Scare them good, boss.
Gdzie ja tu muszę iść? Usuń znacznik. To było w miarę bezpieczne miejsce, dobra. Jeżeli się uda na szybko to zrobić, to będzie dobrze. To będzie bardzo dobrze. Kiedyś bym się bał takiego supermutanta, ale teraz wystarczy, żebym wymienił sprzęt. Dziękuję.
Hey, something I can do for you?
Wąt.
Yeah, I'm here for your land.
You should leave while you can still walk.
Whoa, take it easy, all right? Look, can't just abandon this place. It's home.
A ja ci próbuję pomóc.
I'm trying to help you here.
Żebyś mógł iść.
You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna... Fine, take it. Place is all yours.
Cudownie. Szybki zapis, mapa. Tak. Czyli chyba mi się udało.
Hey, Shank.
Boss, I 'I, I, 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 just got word. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now.
Boss, I just got word. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now. The operators have turned on us. Mags and William didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now them and their whole gang have gone and stormed Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. You need to get back there before these turncoats do something stupid. Well, something else stupid.
I czekamy właśnie, już będzie finał tego dodatku. Czyli w tym momencie ja idę, leczę się, zrzucam niepotrzebne graty. Czy jeszcze coś muszę zrobić? Leczenie, zrzucenie gratów, pancerz jest tam, sprawdzenie chemii. Wszystko. Czyli widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Do zobaczenia, cześć.